What's up? Welcome into your Buckeye Rush Hour for a Friday, August 4th, 2023. You know the date. You don't need that information anyways. Nobody cares. It's freaking Friday. Let's get some drinks going. Come on. All right. Before we get into, we got some breaking news. Obviously, if you've been away or under a rock all day, breaking news on the conference realignment front. But first, I want to remind you, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, me, Jeff, and Sean, we're going to be talking Buckeye football. We finally have dudes on the field, hands on balls, balls everywhere, sweat, practice jerseys, guys wearing black stripes on their helmets, the whole shebang. But first, I've been doing a terrible job of promoting the website, the TBC supply store. Just go to thebuckeyecast.com. Everything is 25% off. We're having a fall camp sale going on right now all month, but get in there before things sell out so you can support the show and get yourself some Buckeye gear at 25% off, and orders over $50 get free shipping. So get in there, check out the gear. I've been uploading new designs over the last few weeks. Hats, shirts. The shirts are a tri-blend. The entire description for each of them is in there. Sizing charts, the whole 9 yards. Multiple colors for each design. So get in there. Some brand new designs I just put out. So again, we appreciate it, and support the show. Get yourself a shirt. Anyway, so let's hop right into the breaking news before we get into our camp notes and news and shit. Oregon and Washington joining the Big Ten. It's almost official. I can taste it. Ew. Brush your teeth. So Big Ten is set to vote this evening to formally admit Oregon and Washington. Earlier today, Oregon and Washington were given their invitation. It's all formality bullshit, you know. Then they had to fill out an application, you know, like, you know, you got to give some references probably. Where'd you go to high school, stuff like that. But, you know, usual shit. Then the Big Ten just has to vote this evening, and boom, you're in, starting in 2024. So the Big Ten vote is expected to be unanimous. So that means everybody votes yes. And don't be that one weird team, Northwestern, that votes no, you dumb fucks. Anyway, both schools, Oregon and Washington, are expected to agree to a lower rate than 100% of the Big Ten media deal. So this is what the Big Ten did, man. There's some shrewd business dudes, man. They had Oregon and Washington in the bag a year ago. They're like, nah, we'll wait. You know, we'll just take USC and UCLA and make it work for now. No, they put them on pause, and we're like getting to the point where the Pac-12 is crumbling right now. And now we can get Oregon and Washington at 50% the media revenue. So that's going to be up to almost 100 mil per school per year once you join the Big Ten. So with the Pac-12 deal, they're going to get about 20 to 25 through their Apple TV streaming deal. So they're going to get double that as with 50% of the Big Ten deal. So welcome in. You're welcome. I think this is good for the fans, which is all I really care about. I don't care about those stuffed shirts that sit up in their ivory towers making moves. So this pushes the Big Ten to 18 schools starting in 2024. So on the West Coast, you're going to have USC, UCLA down in Southern California, and then you're going to have Oregon and Washington up in the Northwest. Pac-12 is all but DUN done. You lost Colorado last week. You lost Oregon and Washington today. Arizona has applied and been admitted to the Big 12. And now conversations are ramping up between the Big 12 and Utah and Arizona State. So it was assumed that Arizona State, and Utah would all travel together in the same car, but maybe it's just going to take a few minutes. So that's taking place. And Pac-12 people, look, you're welcome on this channel anytime, anywhere, unless you want to get crazy, then I'll ban your ass. But don't be like Michigan fans, you know, keep it above board. Anyway, Pac-12 lovers, blame Larry Scott, the former commissioner. He is the one that started this snowball down the hill years ago, and the Big Ten just put a bullet in its head. So, hey, hit me in the comments, Pac-12 folks. I'd love to hear from you. You like this, not like this? Is this good, bad, indifferent, whatever? Let me know. But now we're going to get into some Buckeye news. Oh, first, this one made me laugh today. So HBO is doing a documentary on the Bishop Sycamore High School, quote unquote. Not really. It's called BS High. That's the name of the documentary, BS High. So HBO put together this, is debuting later this month. So keep an eye out for that. One thing we need to do is we need to, I don't know how to do this. Maybe we need to sacrifice like a chicken or something, but we need to pray to the college football gods that Ohio State goes injury-free in this fall camp. Do y'all want to hold hands? Let's hold hands. Wash your hands, Billy. Whoever's holding my hand better be clean. Let's make a prayer circle. Let's all pray. Close your eyes. Billy, close your eyes. Pray to the college football gods. Please, college football gods, the many-faced God, keep our players safe from injury this fall, at least through fall camp. Please do not decimate the defensive back room or the running back room. Thank you. All right. And that was our college football prayer. So, fall camp news. You had fans in attendance Thursday and Friday. You had them doing, the players did split squad kind of drills and 7-on-7s and stuff. So you got offensive and defensive players going head to head at the same time. As expected, the QBs split first team reps at quarterback. Devin Brown did throw an interception to Malik Hartford on that was yesterday, Thursday. Not a lot of news on the quarterbacks. Running backs, Evan Pryor was a full participant on Thursday, as we expected. The whole room should be 100% healthy, and the whole team. Dallin Hayden supposedly looks more explosive and has a better burst. Wide receivers. Carnell Tate, man, think about what this guy's been through in the last couple of weeks, but he's still out there balling. Still a challenge to cover him in the secondary. Kojo Antwi has made a few plays, some impressive sideline catches. Freshman receiver Noah Rogers also, he made the play the day, went up over two defenders to go up and snag one from McCord. Showed body control, full extension, fought through a little bit of contact, and held on to the ball all the way to the ground. O-lines, the first team O-line has Fryer at left tackle, Donovan Jackson left guard, Carson Hinsman at center, Matthew Jones right guard, and Zen Mahalski at right tackle. So that's interesting, the right tackle job there. And it looks like nobody's really pushing Fryer or challenging Fryer at the left tackle. So those two positions are very interesting. Right tackle obviously is going to have a little bit more movement. You got Tegra, and then the transfer Josh Simmons running second team units at right. Then you got George Fitzpatrick and Luke Montgomery, the true freshman, got second team reps at left tackle behind Fryer. So that's interesting to me. At center, Vic Cutler and Jacob James worked with the second team. And then true freshman Austin Severeld took most of the second team reps at left guard. That's interesting. Some of these freshmen getting in there. And then Enoch Vamahi worked at second team right guard. So it's an interesting two deep you got when you got freshmen working in there, you know. DN. Josh Mickens worked at DN. Caden Curry was running number 2 behind JT. JT just wrecked shop all day for the offense. He drove Simmons and right guard Toby Wilson back into the quarterback. Freaking JT is so damn strong. God. Then you don't forget about Taiwan Malone. We'll talk about the D tackles here real quick. Malone was thrown right into the first team reps, the first team D line. Noel said he's picked up things quickly since arriving this summer. Remember, he hasn't been on campus more than a few months. Tyleek had an ankle get rolled up on, an ankle or knees. They just slapped a brace on it, and he was good to go. At linebacker, Nigel Glover was already out there, just committed to the Buckeyes 2 days ago. He was out there practicing full drills. He did not take any reps during team drills. They want to get him moving around and practicing and getting used to the Buckeye way. This one's huge to me. Court Williams practiced with the linebackers, just changed positions. They talked about it in the interviews. You can go check those out right here on the channel. Court Williams spoke about his transition from safety to linebacker. He approached the coaches about the position change this offseason, and he'll be playing closer to the line of scrimmage. Like he actually played outside linebacker in high school. So talked about he had 3 surgeries combined both shoulders. So like two surgeries on one labrum and 1 surgery on another labrum. It's freaking insane, man. CJ Hicks, Cody Simon, Gabe Powers all worked with the second team defense at linebacker. And safety, this one's really interesting. You got Sonny Styles, Jihad Carter, and Lathan Ransom running with the ones. Those are the ones as of right now. And I think they could be your starters week 1. But Sonny is running at the nickel. Yeah, the slot corner, nickel safety, whatever the fuck they're going to call it. That's a big freaking dude to be covering a receiver most of the time. And then you got Jihad playing the adjuster, the deep field safety, and Lathan Ransom down in the box at the bandit. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if that lineup sticks in that kind of setup, but playing nickel in the base defense is definitely a new spot for Sonny Styles. You remember last year against Georgia, he played and other teams like Wisconsin, they used 2 tight ends. He played like a big nickel, so he would come in and cover a tight end. But Jim Knowles said after practice yesterday that Styles has earned more playing time, and they think he can be their starting nickel. So, all right, if you say so, man. Anyways, corners, Hancock, Burke, and Igbinosin are rotating. I talked about that last week. Lorenzo Styles worked out mostly with the third team defense in his first practice as a cornerback. And punt return, one more item here. Lorenzo Styles, Brandon Ennis took reps at punt returner. He also had guys in there, Emeka, Xavier, Jaden Ballard, Marvin Harrison, taking some snaps. But all right, question for the chat. What position are you most interested in? And can't say quarterback. That's obvious. Everybody cares about the quarterback. What are you really focused on? Give me one position you're really locked in on this fall and you're paying attention to. Oh, it's a Friday when the chat is bumping. Temper, first one in the door. Billy Tuesday are backing him up. Jeremiah, what's up, Jeremiah? Good to see you. Travis, what's up, Travis? Who else here? Full-blooded Buckeye. Good to see you. Oh, boy. Everybody's in here. Let's start from the top. Jeremiah says, happy Friday with Washington and Oregon joining the Big Ten. Who's next? Utah, Arizona? Nope. Getting ready for Buckeye season opener. Yes, sir. Travis, I.O. Full-blooded Buckeye says, I'm smelling super conference here soon. Yeah. What is the official number for a super conference? Does it have to get to 20? So we're looking at 18 by 24. Travis, good one. He says, wait, so now those West Coast schools are going to have to play some real football? Yep. Billy says, I hope we don't take Stanford and Cal. No, we should not. Don't forget, president of Cal is that jerk off Michael Drake that was at Ohio State. Full-blooded Buckeye says, still got to get Stanford and Cal. Okay. Travis says, I wouldn't mind Utah joining. He says, I don't want Cal or Stanford. I'm with you guys there. Billy says, Utah would be great for football. Full-blooded Buckeye says, easy wins. Travis says, we already have plenty of easy wins, LOL. Excellent point. Just look at the bottom half of the Big Ten. Yes, I agree. Billy, Travis says, I want great teams to rival the SEC, maybe Notre Dame, Florida State, Miami, Clemson. That's really about it. Why'd you say great teams and then go on to list Florida State, Miami, Clemson, and Notre Dame? Trip me out there. Just kidding. I don't want Florida State. I don't want any of those ACC teams except maybe Miami. Other than that, I could do without them all. Yeah. Billy's on to it already. He says a lot of work to get out of the ACC. Travis says, I heard Florida State's talking about getting the Saudis to finance their buyout from ACC. How crazy is that? That's actually a topic I wanted to get into. Like, I don't know if we're going to get to it. Maybe the bye week once we're rolling through the season, because the Saudis they just bought golf. They bought the PGA, and eventually I think they're going to try and dabble their fingers into some football, American football, not football. They're going to come after your college sports because there's a lot of money in it, and your NFL. So that's a topic for another day. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, Florida State was talking to JP Morgan Chase about getting some type of funding to get out of their grant and rights. I think it's like $120 million fine or penalty, whatever, to leave the ACC. That's right off the top. And then I don't know if there's like an additional, if you have to pay your, I don't know, there's an additional fee in there. Like you got to pay your portion back to the conference. So I don't know. What else we got here? Full-blooded Buckeye. Did we recruit a kicker? Anybody know? A kicker? I don't know. Yeah, a kicker cost us a natty. Remember, we got one in the transfer portal. Oh, coming up this week, I have a daily blitz on the special teams, so I will educate you there. We do have a new kicker. Noah Ruffles is gone. Travis, tackles are the only positions that scare me this year. If we get solid tackle play, we'll be hard to beat. I agree 100%. You could make a blanket statement across the O-line for me. TikTok remix. Want to see how the safety looked like this weekend? Any particular safeties? Or I think the starting safeties are Carter, Ransom, Styles. I don't know how you want to arrange them, but like Jim Knowles said, they want to get Sonny on the field. He's earned the playing time. Not to mention he's a freak. But anyway, Timper, I'm going to check out all the positions except wide receiver and running back. Okay, that seems fair. That's safe. Wide receivers, yeah. You can still be interested in the wide receiver room, because I'm interested in who is running with the twos, right? You know, who's backing up those leaders. DNs, you got Caden Curry, Kenyatta Jackson. Everybody says Kenyatta looks freaky. So you got to think those are your backups behind Jack and JT. D tackles, you're going to have a heavy rotation there. So is Tywone Malone in that mix. Don't forget about Jaden McKenzie, the 5th-year dude. You got Hero Canoe, 2nd-year guy. Will those guys mix in? Tywone Malone, he's his 3rd year in college football. He came from a good program, going through the linebackers, CJ Hicks, are they going to get him on the field regularly? Mitchell Melton's going to be playing that jack position when they go to it, so you got CJ, Gabe Powers, those guys, coming in 2nd years. I feel really good about that linebacker room. I love seeing Court Williams make that move, but he's running out of time, man. He's only got 1 more year after this. He got that COVID year, and I think he got a medical red shirt as well. So he could have that rare 6th year coming up, but he adds depth if nothing else, and he'll definitely be on special teams. Just stay healthy, please. Safeties, yeah, we talked about corners. I do think I've said this before on the Daily Blitz. Corner is going to be a rotation of 3. I don't think Jair is going to crack it and make it into a 4-man rotation. I think 3 with Burke, Hancock, and Igbinosun. So again, Igbinosun coming in from another big program, his 2nd year. So let's see. Travis says, let's talk about this. Why isn't the nickel a cornerback? The only time a nickel should be a safety is against teams that run a lot of 12 personnel and run the ball a lot. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what the Buckeyes are kind of transitioning to. I'm not sure you're going to see Cam Martinez on the field at that slot corner safety. I don't think you're going to see him much. I know he got a new number and it's a single digit, and that's supposed to be like a big deal, motivator kind of thing. But he's going to have to show me something on the field. He's coming into his 4th year, man. You got to do something. Yeah, I agree. Should be a corner body at that slot nickel position. Always is. And yeah, I don't know if who do you take off the field, Carter? If you just have Styles and Ransom and then add a corner in at the slot. Seems like Carter's coming in what? He's only got 2 years left, I think. He's played in this defense. Yeah, Travis, I hear you. He says, I think the nickel should be Igbinosun and the safety should be Sonny and Latham. That's good size, that's for sure. I'm concerned if you get Igbinosun or a bigger, taller dude lined up against a little fast guy at the slot. Typically that's a dude under 6 feet, that's shifty, quick movement, to get open and shake open. So that's my concern with a bigger dude lining up over the slot at the nickel. Yeah, Billy, it is essentially a 4-3 if you're going to run Sonny out there at the nickel. Hardball's Booger, what's up, man? Nice eyeballs. Who's the 6'7", 375-pound monster? I don't know who you're talking about. 6'7", 375. I don't think we have any of those guys on our team. But if you know who it is, let me know. Kind of curious now. Tegra's like 6'5", 6'6". He's down to like 320 something. Came in at like 343 or something like that. Defensive ends, we don't have anybody 6'7". Definitely not 375. D tackles, no. Canoe, he's not 6'7", is he? I don't think so. Yeah, All right. We give up Temper. No, Taiwan Malone's not 6'7", nor is he 375. We give up. Who is it, Temper? Temper's gonna sandbag us. Now I'm gonna have to go look at the whole goddamn roster, aren't I? No. The ends aren't that tall that we have. It sounds like you're describing DeJuan Jones, but he was like 6'8", and he was pushing 4 bills. But he's on the Browns. Got some snaps last night, didn't he? That's good shit. Any other positions you guys are? Yeah, Temper is coy. Tight end. Oh, Joe Royer. How about Joe Royer this year? Lining up him and Cade in 12 personnel. Yeah, I think Temper was talking about DeJuan Jones. Hey, everybody, before you get off here, before you take off, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It is a Friday, so I would appreciate it if you shared the video, share the channel, whatever. Anything you can do to help out, it's greatly appreciated. We're over 2,300 subs, on our way to 2,400. Still going to be damn tight to get to 3,000 by week 1, but we're going to put in all the effort we can. TPD this morning, the podcast daily. They mentioned somebody that was 6'7", 375. Yeah, Travis, I agree. I have high hopes for Royer too. He might be a better pass catcher than Cade, very much so. Yeah, Tegra is not 6'7", and he's down to like 325. Oh yeah, he's not that big. Tegra's not that big. He's up there. Good job, full-blooded Buckeye. Already hit the like. You don't even have to ask. Yeah, Tegra is like 6'5", 6'6", but he's down to like 325. He came in like 340, 345. What is he now? Yeah, he came in at 344. He's 6'5". So he's knocked off 20 pounds though. Yeah. Oh, good. I think Tegra is a better guard, honestly, unless we're still really shy, really short at tackle position. I think he's a guard though, but if he can play tackle, that's fine with me. It's just he played a lot of guard, and last year he was working in the at guard position, so I don't know. All right. Well, appreciate everybody hitting the like button, and make sure you're subscribed, of course. New guy, hey, where's that Hardball's Booger guy? Hardball's Booger guy, hey, get in there and hit that like button and subscribe, will you? Tell us about those boogies. Yeah, full-blooded Buckeye says Chris Henry Jr. is 6'5". Can't wait to see him. Yep. Travis says, I don't know shit about O-line play. Couldn't tell you who's better than who. I just got to have faith the coaches get it right. Yep. This is going to be a huge referendum this month. for Justin Fry, getting this unit, the entire O-line working together as a team, getting these guys developed, making those hard decisions at the tackle and at center too, because it looks like Hinsman's not really being challenged by Vic Cutler or Jacob James. So, but Justin Fry has to get this unit working together. You know, it takes a lot of reps for these 5 guys, and you got to have them working in unison. You know, whether it's run game, pass game, doesn't matter. They got to know what the other guy's doing at all times. And most of all, you got to know that you can trust the guy next to you, right? I mean, you got to know that what that guy's going to do, and you got to know he's going to do his freaking job. That's most important. So again, takes reps, takes time. So it's on Justin Fry to really develop that. And if, you know, I like I've said, and I've heard other coaches say, he's one of the best O-line coaches in the country. Well, you're going to have to fucking show it. So, all right, boys. Hope to see you Sunday night. Don't forget, Daily Blitz will hit you every morning. And 8 p.m. Eastern, me, Jeff, and Sean will be talking some more stuff about camp. Saturday, the running backs and Tony Alford will be speaking to the media. So make sure you're subscribed here. I'll have all those videos set up for you as soon as they are released. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell if you want to get notified and all that. Free of charge, by the way. And don't forget, 25% off the BuckeyeCast.com. Pop in there, get a shirt. It's not just the Buckeye Cast logo stuff. It's just general Buckeye designs that I created. So thank you, Hardballs. Booger, you're the man. Or woman. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. You know what happens when you assume. But appreciate you guys. See you Sunday. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there, and get geared up for this season. Can't wait. All right. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.